Welcome to Happy, Healthy, Whole, and Rich, where faith meets action and transformation is non-negotiable. I'm Tina Brinkley Potts, and I believe now is the time to step boldly into your power, walk in divine wisdom, and claim the life you were meant to live. Each episode, I'll bring you real, unfiltered truth, because this world needs leaders who refuse to shrink. Let's get it. Welcome back to Happy, Healthy, Whole, and Rich. I'm Tina Brinkley Potts. Let's take a deep breath. Hand over your heart, feet grounded, and let's say it together. I know who I play for. Money beliefs run deep. Some we inherit from our family. Some we pick up from culture. And some we create ourselves through experience, usually after getting hurt, disappointed, or scared. The tricky part is those beliefs don't just sit quietly in the background. They dictate every decision we make, especially around money. They decide how we earn, how we spend, how we invest, and how much we allow ourselves to receive. And sometimes the beliefs that once kept us safe are the very ones keeping us small. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about one belief that shaped my entire career. Don't owe anybody anything. How it helped me, how it hurt me, and how I'm rewriting it to match the vision of my billion-dollar portfolio. Because to step into immediate and endless supply, you need a new money belief system. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Notice, it doesn't say by working harder or by doing more. It says be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That means the life you step into, including your financial life, starts with what you believe. And if you want a different result, you have to believe something different. Let me be real with you. For most of my career, I've held on to one money belief so tightly, you would have thought it was gospel. Don't owe anybody anything. I wore it like a badge of honor. If I couldn't buy it outright, I didn't need it. If I couldn't build it with my own cash, I'd wait until I could. I didn't like how people felt they could treat you if you owed them, especially if you got behind on a payment. Now, I don't ever plan on getting behind on a payment. I'm meticulous about honoring my commitments, but life happens. Credit cards expire, banks glitch. Sometimes things are just delayed. And I've seen how quickly some people change when they feel you owe them. The shift in their tone, the subtle disrespect, the way they suddenly think they have power over you. I don't like that feeling at all. So I made it my mission to never be in that position. If I couldn't buy it outright, I didn't need it. If I couldn't build it with my own cash, I'd wait until I could. And to be fair, that belief served me for a long time. It's how I bootstrapped my way into multiple 6- and 7-figure years without investors, without loans, without answering to anyone. But here's the thing about beliefs. They create a ceiling you can't see. And when I started looking at what it takes to build my billion-dollar portfolio, I realized I can't take that belief with me because this new level requires leverage. It requires partnerships. It requires using other people's money, not because you're desperate, but because it's the fastest, smartest way to multiply. And I had to ask myself, am I willing to keep playing the same game I've already mastered? Or am I ready to step into a new arena with a new money belief system that matches the scale of the life I'm building? If I stayed married to never owe anybody, I'd keep playing the same game I've already mastered and never step into the one I'm called to now. It hit me hard. This belief that once made me feel safe is now the very thing that could keep me small. So the question became, am I willing to rewrite it? Am I willing to believe that using other people's money can be safe, ethical, and aligned? And that doing so doesn't mean I'm in debt. It means I'm in expansion. Romans 12:2 tell us, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. For years, my pattern was don't owe anybody anything. And for a season, it worked. It protected me. It gave me stability. It made me feel safe. But God's will for our lives is not just safety. It's expansion. It's overflow. It's stewardship of more so we can do more. Renewing your mind means taking an honest look at the patterns you've been living by and asking whether they're serving the calling on your life now or just keeping you comfortable in the last season you outgrew. This scripture reminds me that transformation isn't just about changing what you do. It's about renewing how you think. Because the thoughts you hold determine the level you're able to receive at. And when you're called to build at a new level, God will often ask you to release the old rules, even the ones that once worked, so you can step into his bigger vision for you. Florence Scovel Shinn said, I now draw from the abundance of the spheres my immediate and endless supply. When I first heard that, I thought, immediate? Endless? It sounds beautiful, but it also felt foreign. Because don't owe anybody was rooted in limited supply thinking. If I can't produce it myself, it's not mine to have. But Florence was teaching something entirely different. She was teaching that supply isn't limited to what's in your bank account. It's not capped to your personal effort, your hours, or your hustle. The abundance of the spheres means the entire universe is your storehouse and you have access to it right now. Immediate supply means there is no weight in the spiritual realm. Endless supply means it doesn't run out when you receive. There's always more. The shift for me was realizing using people's money, resources, or opportunities doesn't make me less spiritual or less independent. It actually aligns me more with universal law. Because in the metaphysical sense, all money is God's money. It flows through people, through institutions, through opportunities, but it originates from source. And when you limit how it can come to you, you also limit how much can come to you. And Reverend Ike said it best. You have to work your mind as well as you work your behind. I had mastered working my behind, the grind, the bootstrap, the hustle. Now I'm mastering working my mind, expanding my beliefs so that they match the level of abundance I'm stepping into. Because the more you work your mind, the more you can tap into that immediate and endless supply without burning yourself out trying to produce it all alone. Before we step into this, let's take a deep breath. Deep breath in and out. Hand over your heart, feet grounded. Give yourself permission to be radically honest, because this is where transformation begins. Today, I want you to look at your own money beliefs, not the ones you say you have, the ones that actually run the show. Ask yourself, what's the one money belief I've held on to so tightly it feels like just the way it is? Number 2, where did I learn it? Who modeled it for me? Number 3, in what ways has it helped me? In what ways has it kept me small? Number 4, if I were to hold on to this belief for the next 10 years, where would it lead me? Number 5, what would my life look like if I replaced this belief with one that supported immediate and endless supply? Write it all down. No editing, no self-judgment. This is about bringing the subconscious patterns to the surface so you can see them for what they are. And then I want you to choose. Choose one old belief you're ready to release today. Write it down on a separate piece of paper. Then underneath it, write your new money belief. One that feels expansive, abundant, and aligned with the life you're building. You can burn the old belief if you want to make it a ritual, or simply close your journal with the knowing that a new pattern is being formed right now. So I want you to take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Now do that one more time. In and out. We've just been real with ourselves about the old money beliefs we've carried. Now it's time to clear that energy and call in new. I want you to close your eyes if you can and bring that old belief, the one you're ready to release, into your mind's eye. See the exact words of it written in bold letters on a sheet of paper. Notice the feeling in your body when you read it, the tightness, the heaviness, the resistance. Now imagine holding that paper in your hands, and in front of you, there's a golden fire, warm, safe, sacred. Step forward and place the paper into the fire. Watch it curl, burn, and dissolve into light. Feel your body lighten as you watch it go, as if a weight has been lifted from your chest. In its place, see a blank sheet of paper slowly floating down in front of you. And across it, in brilliant gold letters, appears your new money belief. It is bold, clear, unshakable. Feel how different this one is in your body. The expansion, the safety, the possibility. Now, hand over your heart. Repeat after me. I now draw from the abundance of the spheres my immediate and endless supply. I am open to receiving from every channel source chooses for me. I allow money, resources, and opportunities to flow to me with ease. Using other people's money can be safe ethical, and aligned. I am fully supported by the infinite storehouse of the universe. My mind is as strong as my work ethic. I work my mind as well as work my behind. Every resource I need for my vision is already on its way to me. As you say these words, see yourself in a scene from your future, a version of you who has fully embodied this belief. You're signing the deal that funds your next big expansion. You are graciously receiving a check, an investment, or a partnership that multiplies your impact. You are walking through life knowing that you are always supported by people, by opportunities, by source itself. Breathe into that feeling. Anchor it in. Let your body memorize what it's like to live there in full trust, in full expansion, in immediate and endless supply. When you're ready, open your eyes, bring that energy back with you, knowing that your new money belief system is now alive inside of you. Wow. Today, we rewrote the rules. We took an old belief, one that may have kept us safe, and we released it to make space for a new money belief system, one that matches the scale of the life we're building. And here's what I want you to remember. Money beliefs aren't just ideas in your head. They are the invisible architects of your reality. When you shift them, you shift everything. So keep coming back to the affirmations you claim today. Keep seeing yourself as the person who lives it fully. Because the more you repeat it, the deeper its roots itself into your being. And remember, always, in all ways, I know who I play for. Until the next time, be happy, be healthy, be whole, and most importantly, be rich in purpose, rich in peace, and rich in overflow. I'll see you soon. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it, live it, and let's grow together. Head over to happyhealthywholerich.com for more powerful teachings and join the movement. Remember, your breakthrough is waiting, but you have to show up. Until the next time, stay happy, healthy, whole,